Fun times now. We're joined by tight end Jordan Akins. And Jordan, it's good to be with you. Let's just start things off. I do all of these. We've all scattered since the season ended. But where are you right now? How are you doing, and what are you doing, man?
I am in Houston. I just flew back into Houston, actually. I've been in Orlando training and with family. So, I'm trying to avoid this crisis that's going on right about now.
I hear you. Well, it's good to see that you're healthy and safe, and you've been around family. You say you've been training with family. What have you been doing, and who is this? Who are these family members that you're training with?
No, I actually have a trainer down in Orlando.
Okay.
Family, my family just come down sometimes from Orlando, but we're from Georgia. We live in Georgia.
Okay. I thought you had some more super athletic cousins and brothers or something that you might have been working with.
Oh no, I've been training with Traquan Smith, my college teammate. He plays for the Saints now.
Okay.
We've been
Not
training.
bad.
So
you're back in Houston for a little bit. What's the virtual offseason program been like? Y'all started that up on April 27th. You're going to go for another week or so. How's that been for you guys?
It's been fun. It's been a lot of communication, a lot of new terminology and everything going on with the offense. And, the new wide receivers that's coming and, some of the new veteran players. We're all just trying to get on one accord. So the meetings has been going well as far as learning. And, me, I'm a visual learner, so I like to walk through and stuff like that. So I kind of missed that side of the game. But as far as, like, communicating and getting on one accord on that level, it's been going well.
Yeah. Thanks to that technology, we all have Zoom, Discord, all that stuff. It's like you say, you can do it and you can learn it kind of in a semi-visual sense. But what's been the best part of that, getting together virtually?
I would say just really building relationships. The offense, you have to have relationships, especially with D4. Me and him are interacting a lot, and he's interacting with the wide receivers as well, It's great because, some questions we have, whether it's coverage or whether it's about our offense or, our opponents. And, we've been preparing, the best way that we can, this pandemic that's going on. And, everyone's been participating, no one's, not participating. So that's the best part of it. And everyone's just getting on one accord and learning and communicating and try to get the ball going.
You just brought up Deshaun Watson, and you have been a part of two really major plays with him last year with the Chargers and the year before that with the Eagles, where because of some improvisation, something spectacular happened. But that would not have been possible had you guys not been putting in this time that you do, because you're talking about how he works hard. You're obviously working hard. That chemistry that you build through the spring, the summer, the lead up to the season, it's pretty huge, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very huge. It's not just on the field; it's off the field as well. The stronger your relationship is, the stronger your connection is going to be on the field. Sometimes he'll know if I want to break the route or keep the route on, or sometimes I'll kind of know what he wants to do. Deshaun, he's a leader and he points us in the right direction, and he gets us in the right. He points us in the right direction and he gets us in the right offense. Compared to the defenses, so we use that to our advantage.
You brought it up a moment ago about all the new faces on offense. What are the capabilities you think for you guys as a unit in 2020?
As a unit, I think we definitely have threats everywhere. It's just not as, the wide receivers or quarterbacks. It's the entire offense. The O-line is looking very good. Everyone's putting in work, putting in the time. And, the offense, the wide receivers, tight ends, running backs, we're all getting on one accord. And we're just trying to head in the right way. The Texans, we keep trying, we keep building and trying to, just trying to perfect the offense.
Tell me about the tight end group. What's it been like meeting as a unit? You guys have an interesting room. You, Darren Fells, Jordan Thomas, Kahale Waring. I mean, you proved and you showed how important you guys are, especially in the red zone scoring opportunities last year. But what's the room been like this offseason, this virtual offseason? Because you and I have talked about this before. It's you and Fells. You guys are kind of the worldly ones. You've played professional sports elsewhere. And then you got Thomas and Waring. It's a different mix of personalities, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, man. His personalities are crazy. It's a very, very funny room. we challenge each other. That's the most important part. We make each other better. All of us have different games. So, you know, we bring something different to the table. We have different skill sets, and, you know, we're just trying to put everything together. And, you know, we help each other out a lot. It's not just, you know, food for thought for just one person. We're feeding everybody. So, you know, we're leaning on each other. We're pushing each other, make each other better. And, you know, hopefully all of us get a touch to field this season.
No doubt. Hey, what have you worked on trying to improve the most as a player this year?
This year, it's been my weight. I've been trying to gain weight and maintain speed, and as well as footwork. You know, my blocking footwork, and just getting my body right. I've really been focusing on my body. Usually we don't have this much time, so, you know, we usually be back, you know, going into OTAs and everything and whatnot. But now I'm actually able to focus. You know, I've been doing a little yoga. I've been, you know, I've been just stretching a lot more, really taking care of my body, and it's been working in my best interest. So I'm excited to see what it looks like in the season.
Before the pandemic started, were you able to do yoga like in a class setting, or was it?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, I actually did it. And I did yoga in Georgia, Florida, and here in Houston.
How'd that go? How do people react when they see you come in the room? Because I've heard about NFL players doing yoga classes over the years, and there's always, it always seems like there's an interesting reaction from the rest.
Yes. You know, actually my girlfriend, she really introduced me to like hot yoga. I'm used to just doing normal yoga, and normal yoga hurts for me, but hot yoga, you know, it just loosens the muscles. You know, it's better. I think it's better. You know, that's my opinion. But a lot of people look at me like, ain't no way this guy gonna make it through the session. You know, and it'd be so hot in there. And I usually go in like with a hoodie, like I have on now, and you know, like some yoga pants or like some sweat shorts or something. And they just be like watching me, and when they see me like keeping up with the class, I think I, you know, kind of amaze them a little bit, maybe. Some of them be dropping before I do.
Yeah, it always is a good story when you guys talk about your yoga class experiences. Okay, well, what was your reaction initially when you saw the 2020 schedule come out on Thursday for the Texans?
I see it as a challenge. You know, we love challenges. A lot of people, you know how the media they put us last in everything, and, you know, we don't really get the recognition that we should get. But we see it as a challenge, and we have great opponents that we're facing. So it's going to be really good competition this year, and we look forward to the challenges, man. You know, we got a great game to kick off the season. Thanksgiving, you know, we got some good competition. We got the entire schedule is competitive, and, you know, the NFL is competitive, period. But, you know, us Texans, we're looking forward to just getting these wins in, and, you know, hopefully be playing in February.
Is there a game you look forward to more than any other?
I would say I would have to go with Kansas City because, you know, the playoff game, and I was injured that game. So I just want to come out, you know, hair on fire and, you know, and get the win and start the season in the right way.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It'd be nice if you kind of did a do-over of what you did first time you played there. Remember, that was your professional debut. It was in the preseason, but you caught a couple touchdowns.
Yes, sir, definitely. Looking forward to playing the Arrowhead. You know, I love the stadium. I love the crowd. So, you know, the energy, and we're going to bring it. So
definitely. It's definitely one of the better environments in the NFL. All right, let's do a lightning round. Drew's dozen. We got 12 questions. Okay, teammate that you keep in touch with.
Teammate that I keep in touch with, I have to say JT, Jordan Thomas.
Okay. How is he? I know you guys have joked peanut butter and jelly, thunder and lightning. How is he doing?
He is doing good, man. JT, he's, you know, taking care of his body, getting his mind right, you know, learning the information that he needs to learn and putting in the work. So I'm excited to see where he is when we get back on the field.
All right. It's good to hear. Okay. Hobby, talent, skill that you've picked up during this pandemic. Have you done anything different than you haven't or than you did before?
I would have to say just being creative, just being very crafty. My girlfriend is actually pregnant, so we've been putting like building. Thank you. So we had a gender reveal, and she had me doing all types of stuff, which I thought I wouldn't like, but I actually ended up enjoying it.
Okay.
And, you know, it kind of, you know, opened up my imagination, and, you know, it showed me a lot that I could do with stuff that's just laying around the house.
That's outstanding. So did you guys have the gender reveal, or is it to come soon?
We did. We had
Okay.
the gender reveal. It's a girl.
Wow, that's awesome.
I
Congratulations.
wanted a boy, but a healthy baby is a blessing.
That's right. That's right. Amen to that. That's phenomenal. Okay, the thing that you miss the most during all this, what are you missing the most?
What am I missing the most? I miss the locker room.
Yeah.
Just my teammates, my coaches, just being around the environment and the game. And I feel like, when I'm not there, I just feel like something's missing. Like, we're not really used to having this much time off. So,
Sure.
we're just used to putting in work, which it is nice, but, I'm ready to get back on the field.
I got you. So you were doing lots of crafty stuff. You're doing yoga. You've got the workouts. You've got the virtual training. Have you had time to binge watch any shows during this time?
Binge watch? Yes, I have.
What do you watch?
I actually been binge watching All American.
Oh, okay. That's the Netflix.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Pretty good.
It's very good.
Okay.
It's very good. You can relate to it. I can relate to a lot.
I'm gonna give it a watch. I did one of these with Laramie Tunsil yesterday, and he said he's been binging on Ozark. So
Ozark.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
A lot of people have been talking about that. I haven't watched it.
Give it a try. I just finished it up. It's pretty darn good. It's funny stuff. Okay, not funny. I mean, it's serious. There are some funny things, but let's move on to your favorite baseball player when you were growing up.
Ooh. Favorite baseball player, I would have to say Andrew Jones.
Andrew Jones. Okay, because you're a Georgia guy.
Yes.
You were a center fielder, and he's a center fielder.
Yeah. I wore the number 25 growing up. Baseball, played center field, drafted as a center fielder. I just always followed him.
I think he's one of the more underrated players right now. I think he was maybe properly rated during his playing days, but it's like since he's retired, people have forgotten how good he was. Don't you kind of agree?
Yeah, I definitely agree. He's always been underrated, but he always came through clutch for the Braves. Whether it was moving the runners on base or bringing in runs, he had a great arm from the outfield. He tracked the ball well. I took to him a lot. He was an outstanding player, and a lot of people, growing up, always thought he was from, the U.S. He's from Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
And so, that was something else that interested me because, I used to play in Dominican Republic for baseball as well. So, Andrew Jones, he's just always been my favorite player.
Yeah, you brought up tracking the ball. The only guys I can really think of that I saw who were as smooth as him doing that was maybe Ken Griffey Jr.
Junior. You had Bo Jackson. You had, you got a lot of greats who can track the ball, especially center field. That's a lot of range to cover.
No kidding, man.
Sure.
You brought up the Dominican Republic. Where else internationally did you get to play?
I played in Dominican Republic. I played in Haiti. I played in it was like in Dominican Republic and Haiti's like right there.
Yeah.
So we literally we crossed the line. The kids would throw me sugar cane from the field actually.
Son of a gun, really?
Yeah, they call me Grande. Hey, Grande, and they throw me a whole sugar cane on the field.
Grande, that's great stuff. Okay, who is your funniest teammate?
Funniest teammate? Man, we got a locker room for you. But overall funny, I would have to say Davin Bellamy.
Really? Okay. How come?
Yes, man, Bellamy is hilarious. He's just always lighting up the locker room. He just always putting smiles on everybody's faces. He really don't care who you are, coach, trainer, player. He's gonna make you smile. All right, that's good stuff. He's giving Titus Howard a run for his money because that's who I've heard a lot of your fellow teammates. Now Titus is funny, but I've been around Davin more than I've been around Titus. So I don't know if Titus haven't loosened up that much around me, but he's cracked a couple jokes around me. Titus is definitely in the top running for the funniest. Okay. Well.
You got a go-to song before you play a game on Sundays?
Definitely. There's so many. It depends on what mood I wake up in, or I'm really like a jazz type of guy. I'm like an old school, like Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill type guy. But when the game comes on, I do like to listen to Future, Young Gunna. The usuals everybody listens to, Migos, but I would have to say Future. Look Ahead by Future.
All right. Tunsil said, Sade's No Ordinary Love, which I've never heard anyone say that before. That's interesting choice. When you played before a baseball game, because you play a lot more of those, did you have a song you listened to, or was it kind of a little bit different?
Baseball is kind of different. When you go in for baseball, it's like we all go out on the field. They're playing music for us, so it's a lot of country. They mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And when we go back on the inside, we just take turns. Either say the African Americans have a time where we on the radio, and just go around different cultures. We listen to some Latin music, country. We didn't discriminate.
Mixed it up.
Not
bad. All right, what's the longest bus ride you've ever been on? How long was it?
14 hours.
Oh man, where was that?
14-hour game. It was from Hickory, North Carolina to I want to say Lakewood or Lakeland, New Jersey. I want to say Lakewood.
So you went from North Carolina all the way up to Jersey.
All the way to Jersey.
That's a long one. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was after a game, so.
Oh, no fun.
Tough.
Okay, in all of your experiences, whether it's been football, baseball, college, professional, what's the fiercest rivalry you've been a part of?
I'd say college.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know. High school was pretty crazy too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say high school, because in college, against UConn, they try to make it a rival. It wasn't actually like a rival. Our real rival was USF, South Florida.
Right.
And you know what? I'm gonna have to take that back. I'm gonna go with college. So yeah, college. USF. That was some games to remember. I think we made a classic game actually.
Okay. Yeah, that's something. Favorite all-time NFL player?
Favorite all-time NFL player? I played different positions growing up. So, but I would have to say my overall favorite growing up would be Randy Moss.
Yeah.
Randy Moss and Chris Carter, that Vikings team. Chris Carter and Randy, used to try to mimic everything they did. Everything. Routes, the way he go up and get the ball at the highest point, mossing people. I used to try to do that all the time.
The 98 team that they were on might be the greatest team that never won a Super Bowl.
I know, right?
Yeah, they're really good. What's an animal that you're scared to be near?
Animal I'm scared to be near. I don't know. I would have to say a snake. Maybe a snake.
Mm-hmm. You running any snakes lately?
Nah.
Good.
Nah, I don't really do the snakes, man.
All right. And then last one, what's the last thing or last time you've cooked?
Matter of fact, I cooked for my family down in Orlando. I want to say they left Tuesday. So Monday night. I cooked
Doing
Monday
well.
night.
What'd you
grilled
cook?
Some steaks.
Steak?
I grilled some steaks. Yeah, T-bones and ribeyes.
There you go. Not bad. All right, you're doing well, because I've done this interview with a lot of folks, and it's like the go-to question I always ask. And one of your former teammates now, Tywan Jones, he had not cooked in 3 years. So that was the leader in the players section. And then I interviewed a former Texan, a guy named Chester Pitts. He was an original Texan. He has not cooked in 20 years because he's been married since college, and he says his wife does all the cooking.
Also, they're spoiled, basically.
Yeah. So you're doing okay. You're right in with most of everybody else.
I got you. I like my food better than a lot of restaurants' food. So
yeah, I'm with you. As far as the steaks, I prefer the ones that I make. But other than that, I'm not very good at anything else. So I'll take what my wife and other people cook. Well, hey, man, it's good talking with you. I hope you're doing great, and look forward to seeing you hopefully sooner than later. But stay safe, and we really do appreciate your time.
Yes, sir. Likewise, I appreciate you having me.
You got it. All right, man, take care, and we'll talk to you again soon.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to know when we post new content.